Hold up, Japan? Seriously? Okay, so you're thinking about a trip to Japan? Land of the rising sun, cherry blossoms, and weird toilets? Before you book that flight, let's be real for a sec. Japan, it's not for everyone. I mean, it's a completely different world over there. Different language, different customs, different everything. Remember that time you accidentally offended your friend's grandma by, like, breathing wrong? Yeah, multiply that by 1,000. And don't even get me started on the jet lag. Seriously, it's brutal. You'll be up at 3 a.m. craving seaweed snacks and wondering what you've gotten yourself into. Trust me, I've been there. First things first, the language barrier. It's real, folks. Unless you're fluent in Japanese, and if you are, congrats, get ready to feel like a toddler again. Pointing at menus, charades in the grocery store. Yep, that's your life now. One time I tried to ask for directions to a train station. Let's just say I ended up in a park surrounded by pigeons and a very confused old man. Not exactly the cultural immersion I was going for. And forget about reading signs. It's all squiggles and lines that make as much sense as my sleep schedule after flying to Tokyo. You'll be wandering around like a lost puppy, hoping someone speaks English. Now let's talk about the food. Sushi lovers rejoice. Japan is a paradise for you. For everyone else, well, let's just say Japanese cuisine is an adventure. An adventure that will take your taste buds on a wild ride. And I don't mean the fun kind of adventure like a spontaneous road trip with friends. More like the kind where you're lost in the woods and your only food options are bugs and berries. Yes, it can be that surprising. I'm talking fermented soybeans, raw fish with tentacles still attached, and things pickled in liquids that would make a scientist nervous. It's a whole new world of flavors. Don't get me wrong, some of it is delicious. Ramen, sushi, tempura. These are culinary masterpieces, but be prepared to step outside your comfort zone, way outside. You might find yourself trying things you never imagined. Oh, and did I mention the portion sizes? They're tiny, like hummingbird-sized. You might need to order multiple dishes. You'll be spending all your yen on snacks just to avoid feeling constantly hungry. But hey, it's all part of the experience, right? Culture shock? More like culture tsunami. But the food is just the tip of the iceberg. From sushi to street food, the culinary delights are endless. Get ready for a full-blown culture shock, my friends. It's not just about the food, it's about the entire experience. In Japan, they bow instead of shaking hands. They slurp their noodles loudly. It's a sign of appreciation. And they have these super high-tech toilets that practically give you a spa treatment. Heated seats, bidets, and even music. Okay, that last one is kind of cool. Imagine having a spa day every time you use the bathroom. One time, I accidentally wore my shoes inside a traditional restaurant. Big mistake. Let's just say the looks I got could curdle milk. It was like I had committed a major crime. I swear I aged 10 years from the shame. It was a lesson learned the hard way. The point is, Japan is different, really different. From their customs to their technology, everything feels unique. And while that can be amazing, it can also be overwhelming, confusing, and let's be honest, a little bit scary. But that's what makes it an adventure worth having. But wait, there's more, and it's awesome. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Kristen, you're making Japan sound like a nightmare. And yeah, I might have exaggerated a tad. The truth is, all those things I just mentioned are part of what makes Japan so incredible. The language barrier? It forces you to connect with people in a whole new way, using smiles, gestures, and a whole lot of laughter. The food? Once you get past the initial shock, you'll discover a world of flavor and culinary artistry that will blow your mind. And the culture shock? Embrace it. Let yourself be swept away by the politeness, the respect, and the sheer beauty of Japanese traditions. Trust me, it's an experience you'll never forget. The memories you create here will be cherished forever. From the bustling streets of Tokyo to the serene temples of Kyoto, every moment is a new adventure. The people you meet, the places you visit, and the stories you hear will stay with you long after you leave. So pack your bags, subscribe to our channel, open your mind, and get ready for an unforgettable journey. Japan is waiting for you with open arms.